Alright, so I have finished beveling the edges, and now I'm getting ready to put a seal coat of some sort onto the binding and on the top. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use an egg wash. And so what I've got here is egg white in this bowl. I've already separated the egg white from the yolk. You don't want to use the yolk, that's not going to work for you, but you can use the egg white to do a seal for you. I'm going to start with the binding on the sides. I've got a little brush here, and try to do this where you can see it on camera. I'll just take a little bit of egg onto the brush and very carefully wipe that onto the binding. This is just to sort of seal it off a little bit so that I don't get pore filler in there, because I don't want to fill my binding. Okay. Just putting a good coat on it. Just the binding. Okay, I'm going to come around the other side here. I'll do this side real quick. You can see where it's... I've also taped off my neck because I'm going to do that separate once I've finished. This will also help keep, like I have Padauk on here on my binding, this will also help keep that from running as much, because again, I don't want that to bleed into the other colors. If I had a white line on here too, this would be a good way to keep that white line from getting a bunch of other color in it. Make sure to get my end graft as well. I don't know how much you can see on camera. All I'm doing is brushing my egg wash onto the binding. Just dip a little bit, just like you would, you're just painting it on there. Happy little guitar binding, if you will. If that side is dried enough yet. I've got it all the way around. Just double check. It'll soak that in pretty good. Alright. Not worried about the back. Not yet. Alright, so my next step is egg wash will actually add a little bit of a pleasing color to the top. So I'm going to start with my rosette. Just work that in there. This will not cause adhesion problems. I'm going to be using French polish, or shellac anyway, my version of French polish, so this will not be an issue with that. It's a very traditional sort of thing. Just go ahead and I don't know if the color is translating on the camera very well, but my top has gone from a very pale color to kind of a golden color, which I'm very pleased about. So here's the difference in color. Alright, I'm just trying to show you the color. I don't know if you can see the color difference in there. It's very slight. It's not a whole lot, but it will add a pleasing effect underneath the shellac finish. So that's pretty much where I want to go with the egg wash. I'm going to let that dry a bit, and then I will come back. I've got some hide glue warming, which I'm going to use on the top that I can sand it back. And then I'm going to be doing my other stuff. Well, maybe. It looks pretty good this way, so maybe I'll just leave it like that.